Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have two more Kringle candle reviews for you. I am just diving into my Kringle candle journey. So these are actually only the second and third candles from Kringle I have ever burned. So let's jump right into my thoughts. So the first candle I want to talk about is Kringle candle Donut Worry in the 2-wick tumbler format. This is the large jar. So the notes on Donut Worry are slightly fruity, buttery, nutmeg, cinnamon, baked donut, sweet sprinkles, creamy vanilla icing. Let's break those down. Let me give you my opinion. Top note, slightly fruity. I disagree. I don't know why they have that in here. Like, to me, this doesn't even smell like we used a flavored, like a fruity flavored icing. No fruits, personally. Honestly, no. Everything else seems pretty much legit. Buttery, it's not like popcorn butter. I think that just adds to like the vanillic sweetness. Nutmeg, cinnamon, it's definitely not spicy to me. It's very like a donut. Baked donut, sweet sprinkles, creamy vanilla icing. Honestly, the main note I'm getting the most prominently is that vanilla icing. It really just smells like the icing, like homemade icing that you would make and put on those like delicious sugar cookies. That's exactly what it smells like. I felt like I got a little bit more of a donut vibe when it was actually burning, but on cold, it like smelled identical to those cookies, homemade frosting. Like not even the cookies, just the homemade frosting. So personally, like anything that sounds spicy or like the butter, any of it, it's just bakery, like sweet and bakery in my opinion. So this one for strength and throw, I feel like this one, I left this one actually going for a little bit longer than I left the Marshmallow Morning and the other one I'm going to talk about. So this one, I think I had going for maybe like 3 or 4 hours compared to like 2.5 maybe. I also put this one in my new Target Hurricane. So I will try to link that down below. It's been sold out, but I'll try to link it. I put this in there and I loved the Kringle candles in that Target Hurricane. They're like the perfect height. I felt like I just completely loved it. I don't know if I would say it like helped in any sort of way, but I did have it in there just so you're all aware. But because I feel like I had this one going a little bit longer, I feel like as the wax pools get deeper on the Kringle and Country Candle lines, they start to elevate in their scent throw. This one was going probably like just a light strength and throw, but once it got past that like 2.5 hour mark, more into like the 3 and the 4 hour, it was really starting to become very noticeable, very strong without having to like leave and re-enter the room and things like that. So I would say as this one kept going, it definitely started to get stronger and throw farther, just in my open concept. It is a bakery scent though at the end of the day, so I didn't feel like I was getting a whiff of it in like every single breath I took. I felt like it was just like, wow, am I baking homemade sugar cookies with that homemade icing? Like that was kind of the scent it was giving me. It wasn't like I walked in or like down from upstairs or was just sitting in the living room and was constantly breathing in like, oh, yummy baked donut. Like it wasn't that intense in my face, which is fine. Like I'm not entirely looking for that, but I could definitely smell it. So this one I actually really enjoy. This is available in a lot of types, I guess. It's available in this jar. It's available in the medium-sized jar. It has 2 different 3-wicks. It's in the soy blend 3-wick, which I don't know that I would recommend that one, but it's also in the hand-painted soy only 3-wick. You can get it in a daylight, of course, and then it's available in the wax melt. So there's a lot going on with this one. Purchase it in any variety you would like, but I actually really like this. Of course, I've heard people say in the 3-wick it's a lot stronger just because there's one more wick more surface area, you know, all that jazz. But I really like it in this format. So I'm really happy with my purchase of that one. And then I also have vanilla cone, which looks like this. This is for scent notes. It's butters, caramel, homemade waffles, milk, powdered sugar, and vanilla. To me, this is just like a super basic vanilla and waffle cone. Like there's nothing super special about it. I mean, that's totally up my alley. So like, I'm happy I have it. Is it anything revolutionary? No. I wouldn't get scared off by like butter or honestly even caramel. I just feel like this is a pretty basic vanilla scent. On cold right now, I'm getting more of that like waffly note. I don't feel like I got that as much while it was burning. But right now on cold, that's what I'm getting. But when it was actually burning, I felt like I got more of that like vanilla type scent. This one I also had in the Hurricane. I didn't have it in there quite as long, maybe only like 2.5 hours. I feel like you can see this, but I don't think it entirely pulled out there on the edge. I'm not entirely worried about that, but I did just want to point that out, that like it was going in the Hurricane for that long and it didn't quite pull out there. Don't know what's up with that, but yeah, this one, Strength and Throw, was definitely not as strong as the Donut Worry. I'm assuming part of that is because I didn't have it going as long, and just the profile of this type of scent I feel like would be lighter. Like vanilla ice cream doesn't really smell entirely. I know that might be only my opinion and I've said it before, but it's not like strawberry or chocolate ice cream where you get it and you're like, oh, that's strawberry chocolate ice cream. Like, I feel like vanilla ice cream is more about the taste than the scent personally. So I don't feel like it's a really strong base to go off of to begin with. And then I also didn't have it going as long, which I feel like the deeper wax pull you get in these candles, the more they start to smell. So all things considered, like I said, I'm not upset that I have it. I do like this type of scent profile. Is it the strongest and best vanilla I've ever tried? No. Do I have a different recommendation though? No, because I'm new to Kringle. So I feel like this is a really good starter, like base vanilla. If you want something more like along the lines of donut with maybe that hint of like bakery cinnamon-esque, I would say go for the Donut Worry. But I'm not mad about this one. I definitely though, it wasn't like blowing me out of the house vanilla ice cream, but I don't expect that from a vanilla ice cream personally. I do want to show you the wicks on both of these. This one, because I didn't have it going as long, actually didn't get quite as big, but I will definitely still be cutting those off in my opinion. I have heard people say they don't trim their wicks, but I'm definitely going to be cutting those off. The Donut Worry that was going for much longer, this one actually got some really, like, they're starting to lean, as you can see, and this one is large in the mushroom top department. So these I will definitely be cutting those off for sure. This one I feel like had more, but while I dipped my wick, I don't know if you can see there, while I dipped it, it fell off, and then I tried to like fish it out over here. So as you can see, I'm definitely going to be cutting these down a little bit. This one I feel like has less residue along the sides than the other two I have burned from Kringle. Like I said, I just feel like this one, because I did it longer, it just turned out a little bit better. So I think that's something I'm going to keep in mind for my Country and Kringle candles going forward. I think they need a little bit more time than like a Bath and Body Works. By like 2 hours, sometimes I'm ready to put out my Bath and Body Works just because it starts to get so hot. So these ones I feel like can definitely take more length in my opinion. So I'm excited, like I said, to continue along my Kringle journey. I have some others that I'm going to be testing, but these are the ones I kind of started with. So once again, if you have tried these, please let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.